Welcome to Football with Cheese. So we are continuing to go over offensive line prospects for the NFL draft. I don't know if you realized, but I really like offensive line. It's one of my favorite positions to break down. It's not the sexiest position, but I just absolutely love it, and it's so important to have a great offensive line in the NFL these days. So make sure you are subscribed so you never miss a video, and hit that bell for notification. This is my first interior offensive lineman. I will link the Josh Connolly Jr. video here and the Kelvin Banks Jr. video here if you have not checked those out. Do so at the end of this video. Gray Zabel, one of my favorite prospects for the draft. I gave away the end. What a Senior Bowl. Let's go over his strengths. He is a freak athlete for the position. Like 99 percentile athlete. He didn't run, but he had every other drill, and they were awesome. His jumps were incredible. The guy has so much lower body strength. He's got a strong anchor. His agility drills were amazing as well. He's going to be able to move, get to the second level with ease. His footwork is outstanding for a college offensive lineman. I talked about the Senior Bowl. So at the Senior Bowl, there's a lot of reps in practice. And sometimes defensive linemen will ask to go against a certain player. And no one was beating Zabel. I kept wondering watching the Senior Bowl practice, why is he doing all these reps? Like way more than anyone else. It's because all these pass rushers and interior defensive linemen were asking to go against him because no one could beat him. I still remember the rep against Aeneas Peebles, the defensive tackle for Virginia Tech. Player I like a lot. I think he'll go in the mid rounds. He couldn't do anything against Zabel in the rep, and you could see Peebles was getting so frustrated. Zabel was putting some guys on the ground. He wasn't giving up any leverage. He wasn't being pushed back. It was an incredible Senior Bowl week for Gray Zabel. Even at center, you're a split second late to react because you have to snap the ball. Even at center, he was dominating. So they just could not beat him. Zabel is exceptionally patient for an offensive lineman. He waits for them to make a move, and then he adjusts, and he's really good at that. He doesn't just lunge and find himself losing leverage. Patience is really important for an offensive lineman. He should handle blitzes and stunts, anything you throw at him. He seems to be a very high IQ, smart player. He finishes blocks until the whistle. The effort is definitely there. And he's scheme versatile. He can do a gap scheme or a zone scheme. I think he is the perfect center or guard in a zone blocking scheme. If you don't know, you just block a spot, not a person. And he's so good at reacting to the pass rusher. He'd be perfect for a zone scheme, but he could do gap scheme as well. So what are his weaknesses? He does have short arms, and so he has to play in the interior. I think he could fill in at right tackle if someone got hurt for the rest of the game, but I don't want him playing tackle. Because of his short arms, he lets guys get into his body a little too much. And since he's 6'6", sometimes his hand placement's too high, so he's got to work on that. He played at North Dakota State, so he didn't play in a Power 5. I would have loved to see him against Ohio State or Georgia or someone like that. But I'm not worried about it because he dominated the Senior Bowl. So he went up against those guys. He's better, I guess, going backwards than forwards. So he's a better pass protector than run blocker, but he's still a good run blocker. He just looks more comfortable going backwards. And he can play any of the three interior positions. So I think his best position is left guard. But he can play center if you need a center. And if you need a right guard, he can play that as well. So any teams that needs those positions could draft him. So he's going to go higher, in my opinion, than consensus. Consensus has him at 31. That's too low. Not in this draft. Daniel Jeremiah has him 24th. I think he's going to be in my top 20. I haven't ranked him yet. I'm still going through the prospects, but I really think I'm going to put him in my top 20. To me, versatility is value. If you're versatile and you can play multiple positions, then I'm going to move you up at least a few spots. So I looked at mock drafts. Where is Zabel going? I think like 21% of the time he's going to the Chiefs at 31, but something like 17-18% of the time he's going 18th to the Seahawks. Both need offensive line help. Chiefs really need a left guard. Seahawks need everything pretty much in offensive line except left tackle. But that's a wide range between 18th pick and 31st pick. What do you think of Zabel? Do you know much about him? Did you watch the Senior Bowl practices? Let me know in the comments. So I'm going to make a video, I'm really looking forward to this, of a couple different GMs and their styles and how they're very different but it still worked. Bill Polian and Ted Thompson are the two I'm going to probably focus on. I might mention Bill Belichick as well. He's even crazier. So make sure you are subscribed and turn the bell for notification. Like this video. Check out these if you have not. Share this with anyone who loves football so we can grow the channel. And I will see you in the next one.